Hey, everybody. We made it. The top 10. Here we are. We are in, and I'm sorry to say I had to do it. This is just going to be numbers 10 through 6. Next week, we're going to do 5 through 1. It was so fun. I didn't want it to end. So I had to split it into 2 episodes. And I appreciate you guys coming along for the ride and for voting. This top 100 would not have happened without you, and I think it's one of the best top hundreds of all time. I mean, I would rival Rolling Stone or any other publication for that matter, and thanks for being along for the ride, and let's get right to it, guys. I'm about to share my screen. We'll see what's at number 10. Here we go, and bam, at number 10, London Calling by The Clash. Absolutely a classic. This double album from 1979, there's really nothing else quite like it. I mean, when it came out, they really kind of fused punk rock with Brit pop, with reggae, like so many different styles infused on this thing. And the melodies are so strong, like on the rockers, like London Calling, to the mid-tempo stompers, like Guns of Brixton, to songs like Lost in the Supermarket, which is a cool ballad. Then you got Train in Vain. You've got Revolution Rock. Just so many songs. Brand New Cadillac. It's such a fun song. Such a fun album. Like even the gems like Rudy Can't Fail. I just love this thing. And I'm glad it made the top 10. That's very cool. So now at number 9, we have another double album, Exile on Main Street by the Rolling Stones from 1972. This is the highest ranking Stones record on the list, and I definitely get it. Even though it's not my personal favorite, I mean, just for the same reason London Calling was a great double album, this one just runs the gamut from, Tumbling Dice, the hit song off of this record, to all the gems like Loving Cup and Shine a Light. I mean, some of their best ballads, as a matter of fact, on this thing. But just so much blues influence, like the best of the Stones material throughout this thing. Yeah, man. And it's just got a feel that stands the test of time. I mean, it's got this timeless quality to it, and I think that's what draws a lot of people, and just so good. So that's at number 9. Now at number 8, another double album. I think we have a trend here, and it's the Beatles this time with the White Album. I was wondering when another Beatles album was going to hit, and spoiler alert, there's some more Beatles on the way. But absolutely, I mean, this is definitely one of the best double LPs ever. I mean, talk about genres just being all over the map. They threw everything but the kitchen sink at this album, and really nearly everything works. I mean, you've got hits like Born in the USSR and Dear Prudence, While My Guitar Gently Weeps, for God's sakes. But then also mixed in, you have these great songs like Happiness is a Warm Gun and Rocky Raccoon, and just all over the map genre-wise. Plus, you've got Helter Skelter, Paul McCartney just going full-blown heavy metal, like when it didn't even exist yet. The Beatles basically invented heavy metal, guys. So just so you know, I mean, if you haven't heard the White Album, I don't know what rock you're under, but you need to go listen to it immediately to realize why the Beatles really were the most amazing band of all time. And yeah, that's just a number 8. So now at number 7, Led Zeppelin 4, of course. I mean, this is on my wall of perfect albums behind me. I give it a 10 out of 10 rating. I mean, just perfect from start to finish, from Black Dog all the way to When the Levee Breaks, which is just one of the most amazing hard rock blues jams of all time. Just that opening drum by Bonham is like iconic. And then you've got Stairway to Heaven smack dab in the middle of this thing. You've got Misty Mountain Hop as just a B-side, no big deal. You've got Rock and Roll. You got the Battle of Evermore. I mean, every single song. Going to California. This is just like Zeppelin at their condensed finest. And that's really saying something because they have so many great records. But glad to see this made the top 10. Absolutely. And now at number 6, which is going to be the end of this episode, sadly, but I'm not sad about this, man. Another perfect 10 out of 10 album. OK Computer by Radiohead. You see it on my wall behind me. This was a life-changing album for me, guys. I mean, really, Radiohead kind of ruined my life in the late 90s when I wasn't that into them. Like in the beginning, I was kind of late to the Bends and OK Computer for that matter. It was like maybe 99 that both of those albums I just got sucked into. And there was a time for like a year I listened to nothing but Radiohead, especially this album. And it's just so amazing. I mean, just the loose concept of it where, you know, they really kind of predicted the future, that we were going to get too attached to technology. And just the way it ends with The Tourist, man, where Tom York is yelling, "Hey man, slow down, idiot, slow down." That sums up the whole album. But I mean, you've got amazing tracks like Paranoid Android, Karma Police, the opener Airbag, everything in between, man. No Surprises, Lucky, Climbing Up the Walls. Every single song on here is incredible for different reasons. Tom York does so many different kind of voicings and personas. Johnny Greenwood, the guitar hero and multi-instrumentalist. I mean, the whole band is in top form, and I could go on just about this album. But yeah, guys, I'm really psyched about the top 10 so far, and I hope you are too. Some of these I would have liked to see in the top 5, to be honest with you. But I'm sure the top 5 is going to be pretty strong. And from what we've seen so far, you can probably guess at what some of those will be. But I appreciate you guys watching and continuing. You know, a lot of you have been commenting along the way. And again, thank you so much for your votes. I really appreciate it. And, you know, based on how this goes, and if there's enough demand, we might have to do another top 100, maybe the top 100 songs of all time. We will see. We'll call out and see what the demand is. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are having a great Christmas season. Next week, we'll get to number 1 on Christmas night or Christmas Eve night. So be on the lookout for that. And so much more. We're going to have top 5 albums of 2020 coming right up. So thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, Viva la Vinyl. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and be sure to ring the bell for notifications so you can always see great quality content like you're seeing on the screen right now. Thank you so much for supporting Johnny Radio, and I'll see you soon.